Today we are doing a kind of a holiday party full glam look. We actually kind of love the way our looks turned out, and I actually tried a different little technique that I've never tried before on my lips, and I was actually
really
shocked. Yeah, I'm actually really impressed with how it turned out. I was really worried about it, but it turned out great. So if you're kind of interested in seeing how we got these looks and you want to kind of follow along, then just keep watching. So we are going to go ahead and jump on in with some bronzer, and again we're using our Project Pan bronzers. The year's like almost over,
and
it
is
is like
so got to get through these.
I'm not gonna. Spoiler alert. I'm not gonna.
I'm probably not even gonna get through with mine.
Yeah.
I mean,
and I feel like I've used this like every time I do my makeup for like a while, and it's still just there.
I know.
Like as if I am not using it at all. But it doesn't help that like a little goes a long way anyway. Not that it's a bad thing, like it's a good thing.
It's a good thing because you know, whenever you spend money on a product, you want it to last.
And it is a really good product.
So on to blush, and I got this palette of blush, which is enough blush to last me 3 lifetimes probably.
Yeah, so actually if you're like a makeup artist, that would probably be great for you, because there's a lot of different colors for different skin tones.
This came from Shop Miss A, so I'm going to be actually, since we're going in for a full glam look, I'm going to be using this darker shade, light-handed of course.
I'm going to go in with the Wonder Beauty Wondrous Dusk to Dawn Blush and Highlight Palette. And this is the one that I received in my BoxyCharm. I'm going to go in with this middle shade. It's called Havana Nights. I really love just like the natural flushes of color, I feel. Like that just looks so pretty, and it's just natural.
Well, I like natural too, but I'm going for a super glam look, and I want to make sure that
your cheek color might like kind of
pops.
Yeah, doesn't get lost by the eyes. Next is highlight, and I am going in with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in the shade Blossom Glow.
And I'm going in with my favorite Ofra Nikki Tutorials collab, the Everglow, and I'm going to use a combination of the 2 lightest shades.
This highlight is just like extremely blinding, and it is so affordable. I have raved about this like for so long. If you have not tried these, you really need to. They have several different shades as well, so you're definitely gonna find your shade.
All right, next we're going in with brows, and we both actually have a couple of products that Scone Cosmetics has sent to us. They sent us a PR package, and so we're so grateful for that. But I'm going to be trying the Scone Brow Wand. It is an eyebrow pencil in the shade Chocolate.
And I'm actually going to be using the Scone Brow Ink in the shade Chocolate. This is actually super cool. I'll have a close-up on the like the tip of it. It's almost like a microblading ink, which is super cool and like kind of innovative and stuff. Like it's actually pretty amazing. I've tried it once, but I'm gonna continue trying it out just so I know my
total thoughts.
Yeah, exactly. But we do have an affiliate link if you would like to receive 10% off. I think that's amazing. And we're so grateful that they allowed us a link, especially for you guys to save some money. So if you find these products, or if you go over to their website and find any of their products like interesting and you want to purchase, then you'll receive 10% off.
Yes.
Yeah, this is actually like super cool because it kind of gives like the look of brow hairs.
It does. I loved that. I've tried it a couple of times and I have loved it both times. It's just a tiny bit dark for me.
I don't feel like it's that dark.
Yeah, it doesn't look very.
I feel like you can go probably really heavy-handed since it is an ink. Like if you press down super hard, you can get it to look darker. But
That is super cool.
It is so cool, and it really like it gets in between the hairs and like brushes them up. It's really, really cool.
And I like this one too. I'll try to have a close-up on there. It's kind of a triangle, if you can see. So you can go in thin, or you can kind of go in a little bit fatter, filling in. So I think that's really cool too.
Yeah, look at that.
Looks really good. Looks really, really good.
Especially if you're into like really natural brows.
Mm-hmm.
Like that just looks so like it doesn't look drawn on. It doesn't. That just
No,
looks,
it doesn't.
It just looks like my hair. Like that's actually really, really cool. All right, so next up is eyes. The brows are on. I love how they turned out. I love how natural it looks, but also like it looks so much better than my natural brows and darker, and I think it turned out amazing. I'm gonna be going in with the Violet Voss Pro eyeshadows. I got this in my Boxy Luxe. I'm going to first be going in with the shade Thanks a Latte. That is such a cute name, and I'm just gonna kind of put this like all over my lid, just as a base. Next, I'm gonna be going in with the shade Transition, and I'm gonna be using that as a transition. I always like to start off any look with a transition shade. It just helps to blend and mesh everything together. I'm also going to be taking the shade Transition underneath the lash line here. Next, I'm going to be taking the shade Brownie Points, and I'm actually gonna work this in the outer V and kind of in the inner corner and blending it into the crease a little bit. Just meshing the two sides together through the crease, kind of creating a bit of a halo. So far, I am really enjoying this palette. This is the first time I've used it since I received it. And it is like performing really, really well. Not that I'm shocked, but I'm just going to go in with the shade Toffee and kind of place this just where there's no eyeshadow already, just in the center, just to kind of create that halo effect. This is such a really pretty gold shade. I'm really loving this shade. I'm actually gonna take my finger though, just because I feel like that'll work a little better. And yeah, that works better. And I'm just gonna, again, pop this in the center. Trying not to like take it too far to this side or this side, just keeping it strictly in the center. And then we're gonna go back in just a little bit and kind of mesh it all together. I am going to go in with the shade Brownie Points again and run this along the lower lash line, just kind of smoking it out a bit. I am now going to go in with the shade Teddy Bear, and I'm just going to run this along my lash line as a liner, just because I'm going to be wearing false eyelashes, and I want that to be kind of a seamless application. I am going to complete my look off camera with some mascara, some lashes, and some eyeliner in the waterline, and then I will be back to finish with lips.
Okay, so I'm going to be using the Laura Lee Los Angeles Cat's Pajamas palette. So I'm going to use Okie Dokie all over the lid, just to kind of create a nice base. So I'm going to be going in with Bomb Diggity, this shade right in the center of the top, as a transition shade. I'm going to go in with Oddball, this black shade right here. I'm going to be doing this a little light-handed, and I'm going to be building it kind of as needed. I'm going to be doing it kind of above the crease and on the outer corner. I'm going to be using one of my favorite packer brushes And I'm going to be using in one ear. I'm going to spritz it with a little bit of setting spray first so that it will pack on really, really nice. All right, I'm going to be going in with my favorite Nomad eyeshadow. This is actually going to go on the brow bone and the inner corner. This is so stunning and just adds just the right amount of shimmer on that brow bone and in that one inner corner. I'm going to kind of drag this a little bit over. All right, now I'm going back with Cat's Pajamas, and I'm using Oddball to line my eyes. And I'm going to do just a little bit of a more smoky look. Instead of just lining right on my eyes, I'm going to bring it out just a little bit. Not really a cat eye, so to speak, but just a little bit further than what I would normally do. So I'm going to do lashes off camera since that takes so very long to get perfect.
So we are both back to finish off with lips. I'm actually going to try something. So if this turns out awful, then don't follow me. But I'm actually going to take a black shade and I'm just kind of like line the outer part of my lips with it. And then I'm gonna go in with the shade Copenhagen. This is a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and I'm gonna apply it like I normally would, like over the black to kind of mesh it to make it a little darker, a little more vampy. I'm really counting on it working.
I hope it does. All right, and so I'm gonna be using, this is a Tarte Lippy. It was one that I got for Christmas last year. It has a liquid on one side and a stick on the other. I'm gonna be using the stick side. This is in the shade Bangle. Ooh, look at us.
Yeah,
Glam,
so
Glam.
these are the finished looks. I actually like the way that my lip turned out.
I do too. I think
I
that's
was
gorgeous.
kind of scared that it was gonna look so bad, and I was like, oh no, it's gonna be on video. But no, like I actually really like how it turned out.
Really good. I'm gonna have to probably invest in a black lip
Yeah.
too. And like this could have been made maybe a little bit deeper around the edges and stuff. I like want to go to a party or something.
I know, we're like party ready now, but we have nowhere to go. Oh, story of our life.
So.
That is gonna be it for this video though. If you enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Hit the post notification bell so you're notified each and every time we upload.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We are Glam and Glamour on all of them. And until our next video,
Bye.